Hey, welcome back to the Crabby Dice. Today we're looking at Great Western Trail by Alexander Pfister. What's the theme to this game? Well, we're cattle ranchers. We're going to be going along the trail to get better cows, and then we're going to be delivering cows to cities all across America. Yay. Well, that's the theme. Let's get down to the point. Brass tacks. This game is freaking phenomenal. It's easily in my top 5 of all time. No wonder that this game is right now in the top, I think, 10 on BGG. Well, if you're watching this in 10 years, it might not be, but for right now, it is. This game is fantastic. It has a bit of everything. So many different mechanics. You're doing so much on this game. It's unbelievable. It's so jam-packed full of interesting, crunchy decisions as you play. Every turn, you have to like imagine what you're gonna plan to do because things can change. All right, so I'm not gonna gush too much over. Let's just go over some of the bad things because there's not really that many to go over. One thing are the components are just adequate. The art, as you can see, is just standard for a Euro. Can't complain. It's all good. And the two biggest pain points to this game, I think, are getting people through the door. Okay. Your first two games are gonna be horrible because the teach is super long. It's gonna just go to my rules video. I normally always teach a game within 15-20 minutes, 20-ish minutes max. This game, my teach video is like 35-40 minutes. It's unbelievable how much little things you need to teach on this game. There's so many little intricacies. It's crazy. Also, your first few games are going to be so long. It's going to be like playing Terraforming Mars. We're going to be playing like 3.5 hours. All right. Fight through it. I can play this game with my friends now in about an hour, 45 minutes or less at 3 players. It goes by really fast now that you all know what the rules are. You can get down and do your turns very snappy. Just go because you sort of know what's happening. All right, your first few games though, it's gonna be super long. All right, those are some of the only bad things I really have to say. Everything else is amazing. The deck building's amazing. The uncovering stuff from your board, it might be my greatest or favorite mechanic or situation of all time. I just love uncovering things like Terra Mystica, Gaia Project. Those type of games are always phenomenal in my books. And there you go. So let's go straight to the playthrough, and it's a bit on the longer side, sorry about that, but oh yeah, before we start, please 3 things: comment, subscribe, like my videos. That would be fantastic. Let's go. Alright, welcome to the Great Western Trail playthrough. I'll be first player. I'll be playing against blue and white, and I'll start with $6 because I'm first player. I'll have my deck here, I'll put my discard here, and I'll show you what I have in my hand during the game. So we start off by drawing 4 cards. And let's take a look. Here you go. And the first action you have every single game is anywhere on the board. So right, this is my hand. By the way, if you don't know the rules, go to my other video, but you know, follow along and I'll teach you the game. It's probably funner this way. So this is my starting hand, and as my first action of the game, I can go anywhere I want. So what I think I want to do is go build a building. So that normally you'd want to do that when you have a green cattle, so that you can discard it for $2, right? If I didn't have green cattle, maybe I would have skipped this and go somewhere else. I have a lot of white, maybe I could have gone near the end to get an employee right away, but because I got a green, let me go to the first spot. I'll play probably a slower type game this game, and we'll see how things go. So you can move, remember, at the start of the game anywhere you want, so I'm going to go right here, and then the way it works is you follow the exact iconography on the tile. So you're gonna do this part and then this part. All right, so this, I can discard a green card for 2, or a green cattle for 2. I'll discard this. That's gonna give me $2. All right, and next the building. All right, so the way the buildings work, there you go. How many craftsmen you have, that's the type or the level of building you can build. So let's go to your player board, and right now I only have 1. So I can build a building of 1. So I have 2 of them right now. I'm playing with the B side on all of the tiles, in case you were wondering. I just decided to do that during setup. No particular reason. So I have a choice between these 2 tiles to build. And I think the one I'm going to build is this one. This one's going to allow me to get more money and move my train. This one's good because it'll generate me money when people pass by it, but I don't feel like moving my train down, and I won't have that many objectives this game, I don't think. So let's put this one. And now you can literally put this anywhere you want on the board that has a free spot. So some of the nice places that I'm looking at right now is maybe at the end of this trail, I can put it there so that if no hazards come out, I can get an extra bonus. But because I'm discarding a 1 anyway, and that one is discarding a 1, it's kind of redundant unless I have 2 1s in my hand, which is rare. So what I'm going to do is actually put it right here. It's going to get me money before buying cows, which is great. And then also it'll let me get rid of some 1s before I have to go to Kansas City, so my deck can be a little better. Alright, and everyone normally runs through here, so it's going to slow everyone down. Alright, so there's my first turn. Now I'm going to do everyone's turn at the start, like maybe the first 3-4 turns, and after that I'll start skipping their turns and I'll just give you a summary of what they did. Okay, so Blue's going to draw his first 4 cards. Let's see what Blue got. Oh boy, he got 3 jerseys and a Black Angus, so he didn't get the greatest hand in the world. So maybe he's going to want to do an action with getting rid of some of these jerseys, or with a black. So looking at the board, he can go here to get money. Maybe that's his best option. The other place to use black is all the way down there to get cows. So you know what, he's going to go get money. So I'll show you how this spot works. So Blue's going to start here. He's going to discard 2 jerseys, and that'll give him $4. I'll take a 5 and I'll put back a 1. Alright, and now he can take off a hazard if he pays 7. I don't think he's going to do that just yet. He's going to save up his money for cows and employees later. Also, I did forget, on my turn I have to draw a card. You always draw back up to your maximum, and you're going to see that over here. So always follow the 3 steps on your turn. You're going to move, you're going to do your action, and then you're going to draw. So for Blue, we're going to draw back up to 2 more cards. And there you go. Now he drew all the green, but he passed the green section over there. Oh, that's rough for green. Rough for Blue. All right, now we're gonna go for White. Let's see what White's gonna do. Let's look at his first 4 cards. There you go. So he's got black. Oh, the same exact thing. A couple of jerseys and a Black Angus. So what else can he do? Oh man. I mean, another option you have is to do some auxiliary actions to draw a card, discard a card. And this will allow you to take a TP, which is money, which isn't bad. He does have an objective to get a green TP, but it's only one coin. Maybe he's going to wait till some more valuable ones come out. Oh man. He might do the exact same thing. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to get rid of his 2 jerseys. They're going to try to get some powerful hands, so when they go to Kansas City this round, they'll have a higher scoring hand. So that'll give them $4. So I'll give them a 5. Back a 1. He'll draw 2 cards. He won't do the hazard thing also. He'll draw 2 cards at the end of his turn, and look at that. He's got every single black 2 in his hand. Terrible. Alright, so jump back up to me. Like I said, I did forget to draw my my 4th card at the end of my turn. And look at that, it's a jersey. So I think my turn's going to be pretty simple as well. I think I'm just going to move 1. So the game flows really fast. So I'm going to discard my 2 jerseys. Go there. That's going to give me $4. And now I have a choice. Do I want to get rid of a hazard? No, I'm going to save up my money like the other players. Yeah. Alright, so let me draw back up to my hand size limit, which is 4. You'll be at 4 for a while, until you can place a black disc, which you'll need eventually a delivery of 10 or 12. You're always going to be drawing 4, so just get used to that. Alright, so oh, my hand is actually pretty good. I can do a delivery of 6. Alright, so I'm going to keep this. Alright. Actually, where did White go? White did his action. My god, I'm forgetting steps. Alright, so now we're going to do Blue. So okay, now Blue can move 1 to 3 spaces. So what does Blue really want to do? Let's look at Blue's hand. There you go. So he's got black and green. Ideally, here we'll let him do a certificate and move his train up only 1. It's kind of a wasted action right now. He could go here to discard one of his greens with the auxiliary action, and he'll score. Yeah, so that's what he'll do. So he's going to go 1, 2. Actually, you know what? He's going to go 1, 2, because that'll be an auxiliary anyway. And he gets to move his train 1. And the reason he only moves it 1 is because he only has 1 conductor. So he's going to move his train to the 1. Alright, now he gets to do an auxiliary action. I think what he's going to do is draw and discard. So he's going to draw a card. And he's going to discard a Dutch belt. And the reason he's doing that is because when you do a delivery in Kansas City, you only look at your unique cards. And there's no way of really getting rid of his green before the end of the line. So I think he's going to get rid of this. At least the jersey is a +1, right? So get rid of that, and that's his hand for now. And now we'll go to white. He's going to look at his hand, and he's got to discard a ton of cards. Oh man, he's not looking very good. He could discard one of his black when he goes and buy a cattle over there, but then he's stuck with an extra one. So I think he's going to do the exact same thing, just to get rid of one of his black Anguses here. So he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to move his train 1. Well, lucky for him, when you move your train and somebody's there, you actually just skip the spot. We'll go to the next one. There you go. Now he's going to do the auxiliary action. He's going to draw a card. Hopefully it's not a jersey. There you go. And he's going to discard a card. And there's his turn. Alright, jump back up to me. So I'm looking at my hand here. My hand's looking actually really good. 1, 2, 3. I see I could go over here and go to my my spot, but the problem is the reason I put it here was so that I can get rid of some of my number 1s and then maybe get rid of a green to get money. But the problem is I don't have any number 1s in my hand, my jersey cows. So I might want to stop before it and see if I can get a jersey cow so I can then discard it, because there's no way for me to skip it. If I go 1, 2, 3, I'm stuck going there. Or I can go actually 1, 2 and go the long way around 3 and actually go buy a cow. But I think what I might want to do is actually move my train 1 so that I can skip both of them and go to the spot 3 over there. So I can either stop here or here to move my train. And I think what I'm going to do is stop on this one instead of this one, because I don't need to really do an auxiliary action. So I'm going to go just move 1 here. So here you got a choice. You can either take a certificate, take a certificate or take an objective card. Now, which one do I really want to do? I think early off in the game, let's go wild. Let's go get an objective right away. And I usually never get objectives in the first couple of rounds, but let's do it. So which one do I want? Some of them look easier than others. So these two at the bottom are 5 points, but I need a couple of number 4 cows later in the game, and they're kind of hard to get unless you get a lot of cowboys. Those ones are much easier to get. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This one is super easy to get. You do also want to look at the ability in the top left. You know what? I'm going to go for money instead. There you go. I'm going to take this one. So when you play this later in the game, you'll actually make money. Alright, so this one is going to go in my discard. So I can draw it later. And then I get to move my train equal to conductors. I only have 1 conductor, so I'm going to move my train. And look at that. He's going to go all the way to the 3rd spot. Boom. Done. I didn't use up any cards in my turn, so I don't really do anything. Alright, so now it's blue's turn. So let's see, blue. Okay, well we already know what blue wanted to do. Blue wanted to go buy a cow because they have 2 blacks. So just to get a black out of their hand, they're gonna go over here. They're gonna get rid of a black cow to get $2. Let's get these 2 over here. And now he's gonna go buy a cow. So that's the second icon here. It means purchase a cow. So for that, you're going to look at the market down here. The board is so huge you can't really see. Maybe later in the game I'll push it up. But he can buy over here, he's only got 1 cowboy, so he can buy a level 3 cow for 6. If he did want, he can buy a level 4 here. There's only one of them for $12, but that's kind of expensive. You sort of want to wait till you have at least 3 cowboys for that. So he's just looking at these cows, and I think he's just going to buy this one, a blue one. It's 3 points. It's going to cost him $6. He's going to do that. He's going to take $6 and put in the general supply. Done. He's going to draw back up to 4 cards. And there you go. His turn's over. He's lucky he drew a white one because now he can buy an employee and he'll get $2 before doing it. Alright, let's do that. So let's go to white. Alright, now white I think is going to do the exact same thing because he's got to get rid of one of his black cows too. So these two guys seem to be following each other. So he's going to do that. He's going to get rid of this. He's going to make $2. But then he's going to buy a cow, so he's going to spend 6. And I think he's going to go get the blue one too. Look at that. I think they're twins. They're copying each other. And then at the end of his turn, he's going to draw a cow or a cattle. Look at that. Alright, well his total's kind of crappy right now. It's 5. It's not the worst. I'll put his cards there. Did I draw? Yeah, I did draw for blue. Alright, then my go. Alright, so let's look back at my hand here. So with 3 movement, I can literally go to any of the buildings coming up. I can go straight into buying an employee. I can go get cows to discard this, go get cows. I can go get employee. I can do both. I don't have a number 1, so I can't do that. The problem is if I do an auxiliary to get a number 1 and then I do this, that'll get rid of a green in my hand. This will get rid of a black in my hand. This will get rid of a white in my hand. I'm going to be stuck going to the Kansas City with I think all Jersey cows because I won't have anything left. Oof. And 1, 2, and I can't do a delivery because I can't reach there, so I need to do something. Alright, so just to make sure that I at least keep well, I will have at least 2 of these, so I'm going to keep a green and a white. So what I'm going to do is also buy a cow. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'll skip my building for now. Hopefully next turn I can do it. I'm going to do the exact same thing, get rid of my black Angus. That'll give me $2. Then I'm going to pay 6. You know what? Before all these blue ones run out, I'm going to go get 1, 2. That's going to go in my discard. So now I draw at the end of my turn, and I bet you anything it's going to be a jersey. Oh, it's actually a green one. Oh no, that's not good. Because this won't count. I'd rather it be a jersey because when you go deliver, the non-unique ones just get discarded. Alright, there you go. So now we'll go to blue. And blue can actually do a crazy delivery here directly with 7 because these are all unique cards. So if you look up on the board over there with 7, you can go all the way to Colorado Springs, which is actually really good. Does he skip getting an employee? You know what, early in the game you don't really want to skip getting an employee. They're kind of good, and he just noticed there's only 1 cowboy left. I should have noticed that. There's only 1 cowboy, so I should have raced there to go get it. Because then now I'm going to be stuck getting a construction worker, which aren't the best in this game. I think I've won this game every way possible except for using a construction worker because the buildings are kind of underpowered. Alright, so anyway, he's going to go get that cowboy. He's going to move here, 1. He's going to discard a white cow to get $2. That'll be $2. Next, he's going to pay 6 because that's the cost of the cowboy. It's the row that he's on. He's going to take the cowboy and he's going to add it to his player board. He's going to draw a card at the end of his turn. And there you go. Next, we'll go to white. White. Problem with white is that he doesn't have a white cow and he doesn't want a construction worker. So I think what he's going to do, he's going to go straight for a delivery, and I'll show you how that works. Alright, so he's going to go 1, 2, he's going to go do a delivery. So his action for the turn is doing a delivery. So I'll just move this board down for a little bit and I'll show you how this is done. So you always follow the same 5 steps that you have here. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is pick one of these number 1s and place it on the game board. So I think what he's going to do is place a hazard because he doesn't really care about TPs right now. I'll put that there. Next, he's going to pick one of these number 2s. So I think he's going to put just another conductor. This is going to move down because it's going to fill up the space. You always fill up on the same row as the icon from left to right, or the token. And now this one you don't really have a choice. You're going to put it here. You're going to refill these. So 1, 2, oh wow, lots of construction workers, and 3, oh wow. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Next is going to go to number 4, which is calculating your order. So this was his hand. So his unique cows are going to total 5. So this one doesn't count. So he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's making a delivery of 5 because he doesn't have any certificates, right? And after that, he's going to discard his little hand. So he's going to make $5. And now he has to pick, so that was $5 there. Now he's going to do number 5, which is actually picking where you're going to deliver your cows. So with a 5, he can go to Wichita, which isn't terrible. He would have loved to have gone to Colorado Springs instead, but Wichita is a white delivery, so he's going to take a white disc off his board. I won't tell you which one it is. I think he's going to do this strategy. So he's going to do this. He's going to put his white disc on top of Wichita. Alright, so that unlocked an ability on his player board. And because he's 1x away from Wichita, he has to pay $1. Boom. So after making your delivery, you count how many of those red X's are between your train and your delivery, and you have to pay that much money. Alright, so there you go. There's White's turn. And then after that, he goes to the top, which is going to reset him to the beginning of the board. I'll draw his 4 cards at the start of his next turn. Now we jump back up to me. So let me look at my hand. And I think I'm definitely going to go hire an employee. So let's do that. Let's jump onto this one. I'll discard a white card. That'll give me $2. Now, which one do I want to hire? So now I have a choice. I can hire a conductor or a cowboy. So this row opened up because this went down. Or I can hire a construction worker. Okay, so I don't want to hire a conductor because if I place him and trigger this bonus, I don't have any jersey cards in my hand, so it wouldn't actually do anything. So I definitely don't want to do that. So I have another choice. They're all $6, so I can either get a cowboy or a construction worker. I mean, it's such an obvious choice. It sucks doing it, but I think I'm gonna go get the cowboy. So that's gonna cost me $6. That's $6. Go to my player board. Put the cowboy. So now all my cows are going to cost much less when I buy them. There you go. At the end of my turn, I refill. It's going to be a jersey card now for sure. Hey, look at that. So now when I do delivery, I will also have a total of 5. Which I'm going to have to do next turn no matter what, because my only last spot is going to be there. And that's what Blue's going to do. He doesn't really have an option. So he's going to do a total of 5 as well. I guess we're all going to copy each other. We're all going to be on Wichita. It's going to be a very samey round. So he's going to go here. He's going to pick one of these. Doesn't really care. I'll put the blue one. He's gonna put the construction work because there's not really a choice on number 2. And then for the third one, I think he'll put a conductor just to make things different. This is gonna slide down. And now we're gonna refill. Wow, lots of teepees this game. He's going to go there. We already calculated. It's going to be 5. He'll discard his hand. He's going to have $5. He's also going to go to Wichita. He's going to unlock this ability. And he's going to have to pay $1 back to the bank. Alright, there you go. So he did all that. And now he's going to reset. So now it's White's turn. So, like I said, I'm going to draw his 4 cards now. Should have drawn it at the end of his last turn. So let's see what he wants to do. Boom. White, white, green, white. Wow. These are not... He might just discard these when he goes here to get $4. But I think what he's going to want to do is get a building on the board right now. So he's going to move 1. Boom. This is going to cost him $2. So he's going to spend this. Sorry, to make $2. He's actually really rich. He's got a ton of cash. So I'll put his hand back. So which building does he want to build? So he's got 1 construction worker. So just like me, he has a choice between these 2 buildings here. So we're all playing with the exact same building. So at the beginning of the game, you jumble them together. One player is going to do that, and then everyone's going to set their buildings exactly the same. But for me, this game, I just set everyone's to the B side, right? Just to make it interesting. So you've got a couple of options here. You can put this out to act like a roadblock for us, so that when we go through it, we're gonna have to pay some coins. Or you can do this again. I think what he's gonna do, he would have loved to put this, but he wants to maybe get a bonus building there because we're going through. But just like me, he noticed that this is discarded 1 and that's also discarded 1. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna actually place this tile on the second spot over here. And he's doing that because the bonus here is any cow gets a certificate, not just a 1. So he won't get the coins, but he'll get the bonus there, which is great. So that's going to cost him 2. Pay 2 to the bank because that's a level 1 tile. There you go. Now back up to me. I already know I have no choice. Going to Kansas City. Let's see what my total is. My total is also 5. So we're going to go in order. I'll just discard my hand now because I already know what's going to happen. I'll pick one of these. Blue again. I'm going to pick one of these. Let's put a bunch of construction workers. 3, 2, 1. Now that's $5 I'm going to get from the bank. Now I'm going to go here. I'm also going to send a token to Wichita. Now I'll show you how this works because you can actually see on my board. So it has to be a white token. So I can either put this disc here or any of the discs on this side. I can't do these two or these two because these are black bordered, and you can only do that when you deliver up there to the black bordered cities. So which one do I actually want to do? This is for thinning your deck. This is just moving your train, and this is getting certificates. Or I can upgrade these ones to get even more powerful auxiliary actions because I get to do both of them. I think I'm gonna be a thinning my deck kind of player. So I'm gonna take this token here and I'm gonna put it on Wichita. And there you go. So now we've all delivered to Wichita. So one thing you gotta notice in this game is you can't deliver to a city more than once. So already now we need a 6, or we're gonna have to deliver to a less valuable place like Topeka. All right, so that's very important. We gotta go to Colorado Springs to get a 6. And there you go, I'm done. I'm gonna have to pay $1 because I'm 1x behind. Put this here, and then I reset back to the beginning. There you go. I'll draw my 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at them. Did I get a green one? Obviously not, so I might skip that building action now because I don't have a green cow. But I might go there to get rid of a couple of jerseys for $4. Anyway, so it's White's turn. Look at his hand. Oh yeah, I forgot to draw his last card last turn. Oof. He's got a couple of whites and a jersey. I think it's going to be an easy decision so he doesn't get stuck with all these white cows later in the round. He's going to come over here, discard 2 of them for $4. That's going to go 5. Go back to 1. Alright. And now he can remove a hazard for $7. He does have an objective to remove a hazard, and he's filthy rich right now. But he might keep his money because then he can buy 2 cows. So you know what? He won't spend it right now. So that's what he's going to do. He gets to draw 2 cards at the end of his turn and not to shuffle his deck. So let me do that. So now he might draw one of his number 3s. So that's how you get to deliver better and better places, because you're going to end up drawing your 3, 4, and 5 cows later on. So it becomes much easier to deliver up there. So let's, what card did you get? Another jersey. Fantastic. Alright, so now it's back up to me. Oh, did I skip Blue's turn? I did skip Blue's turn. So what did Blue want to do? Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. This was his hand. So I'll go Blue and then me. Sorry for skipping his turn. I'm going way too fast. So he does have a green cow. He can build a building, and I think that's what he's going to do. So he's going to do this. Discard this for $2. And he would have moved here. And now build a building. So he's going to pay $2. And what he's going to do, he's going to be different. He's going to play this building just to act as a roadblock, and he's going to build it right over here. So every time we run through here, we're going to have to pay him 2 coins. So you see the hand right over here? So we're going to have to pay him 2 coins. White, you know, for 1 extra coin might go around the other way because he's filthy rich. But if I'm strapped for cash, I might pay him or I might go around. Who knows? Alright, so that was Blue's turn. He's going to draw his card. There you go. Done. Now we already did white's turn. Remember, I forgot, I didn't go in the correct order. So now it's my turn. So let's look at my hand. And it's kind of terrible right now. So I don't have a green card. I could go still build a building, but it's going to cost me $4, and I don't really have a lot of money. I have $8, but that's not a lot because I'm going to end up spending 6 and then 6 again. So that's $12 that I need by the time I get to the end of the trail there. So what I might get to do is go here to get a ton of cash, and I might remove a hazard so it becomes even easier for us to move through here later in the game. Alright, so I'm going to move 3, so I'm going to go 1, 2 and stay here. I'm going to discard my 2 jerseys. It's going to give me $4. 1, 3, 4. And I think I'm not going to remove a hazard. I don't think it's worth it right now. I'll spend the extra $1 to go that way. Alright, so at the end of my turn I'll draw. My deck is finished, so I'm going to have to shuffle it up. So if you're playing this game with 3 experienced players, it can zoom by because everyone's you sort of know what you want to do by the time it hits back your turn. Unless somebody steals that cow or that employee exactly when you wanted to take it. And my 3rd card, another jersey. 4th card. Fantastic. So this is my hand going to the next round, which isn't fantastic. Alright, so let's go to... Now it's going to be Blue's turn again. So let's look at his hand, and he's got a pretty terrible hand right now. I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna move 3. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go by his own spot. He doesn't really want to stay there. And for this, because he's gonna try to get to 6, he's gonna gain a certificate for the top part here instead of getting an objective. Oops, I did forget to draw an objective to refill the one that I took before. And then he moves his train, and he's at the back of the line, so he's actually going to leapfrog us all and go to the next spot. Because he only moves 1, because he only has 1 conductor on the board. Alright, so that was his turn, pretty quick. I'm going to go to White's turn. This is White's hand. It's really bad. He's got to get rid of these, or he's never going to be able to deliver to 6. So what he's gonna do is, instead of paying, oh man, does he pay Blue $2? Because that can be a gigantic money sink for both me and White this game. If we're not able to generate money, Blue's gonna have so much extra cash because every time we go through, he's gonna get $4 extra every round. So what if he wants to go here? Then he doesn't have to pay Blue. He can go around. But if he wants to go here or here, then he'd have to go through here because this is 1, 2 spots already. So 3 would be here. He does need to get rid of these jersey cows. He's gonna do that, going to his own building down there eventually. So yeah, so he has a ton of money. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna go 1, 2, and I think what he's gonna do is go over here. All right, so he's gonna have to pay. He went through here, so he's gonna have to pay Blue $2. So let's get some change. 3, 4, 5. So we'll give Blue $2. Alright, now he's going to activate this. He's going to take a TP. He's going to take this one. So that's going to give him $6. Just like that. And now he's going to do an auxiliary action. So what I think he's going to do, he's going to get rid of a Jersey Cow. And he's going to... See, what did he unlock? He did unlock his ability to discard cards from the game. So he did like me, and he did the bottom one here. So what he's going to do is he's going to move his train back 1 to get rid of a card from the game. So he's going to get rid of a Jersey Cow. He's going to remove it from the game, and there you go. Oh, he had to move his train back 1 for that. Unfortunately, he's falling a little behind now. And there you go. That's it. So at the end of his turn, he's going to drop back up to 4 and see if he can get something better. Alright, now it's my go. I have the exact same decision to make. Do I go through or do I go around? I think I'm gonna have to go through. So blue's gonna make a ton of money off us. So 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna do the exact same thing he just did. So I do have a jersey. So first thing I do is I have to pay blue $2. So just like that, blue made $4 off of us. I might want to go build that building too. Maybe put it here so everyone's gonna end up paying each other. And then here I get to take a TP. I'll take this one. This gives me $4. So I'll take a 5. Go back a 1. Now I'll do auxiliary action. I'll do the exact same thing. So I'll move my train back 1, and I'll remove this jersey from my hand from the game. So I'll replace that card with a card from the deck, and there you go. I'm ready to go. Again, I don't have a number 1, so it's kind of pointless for me to do my ability unless I go here. Oh man, that's terrible. So maybe I should have kept my number 1. No, I already did the action. That's fine. Mistakes are made. Okay, so blue's gonna go. What's blue's hand? He had these cards here. So I think what blue's gonna do, since blue's rich right now, I think he's gonna go get the he has a choice. He can go here so they can move his train and go get the master thing there. But this one is at the end of the game you score 3 points if you have 2 objectives. For every 2 objectives you have. He's only got 1. He might not get a lot of objectives, so you might want to push further down the line. And he is trying to get to 6. So he does have 1 certificate, so he's already at 6 right now. So I think what he's going to do, he's going to go buy a cow. So 1, 2, 3. There you go. He's going to get rid of a Black Angus. That'll give him $2. Alright, now he's got 2 cowboys. Alright, so you can buy one of these for, let me show you, for $3. Or you can buy a purple one for 12. You know what, he's so rich, I'm debating. Nah, he won't do that. He's gonna buy a red cow here for $3. There you go, this goes to his discard. And now he's missing 1, he's gonna have to shuffle. And you know what? He's got a blue and a red cow now. So he might get lucky and get a super strength, powerful cattle. Let's see which one he gets. Is he gonna get one of the powerful ones? Oh, no, he got a green one. Alright, so that was blue's turn. Let's go to white. I think this is gonna be the last turn where I do show you their actions, and then after that I'll just summarize and I'll just show you what I'm doing. Okay? So white. White is here. White wants to go up there. I'll show you what white wants to do. It's going to be a great turn for white. He's going to move 1, 2 to go over there. Alright, so that one lets him discard a jersey to move up his train by 1. So he's going to do that. He's going to move up his train. He's going to leapfrog me. Which isn't so bad, because now if I move my train, I'm going to go all the way to the front. Alright, and then he's going to do the second part of that card, which is discard a green one for $3. And then he's going to do the bottom part, which is discard any cow to gain a certificate. So he's going to discard a jersey to gain a certificate. And look at that, he used 3 cows that round, so he's going to draw 3 more. Ooh, and look at that, he drew one of the blue ones. So right now he's got a delivery of 7, which is fantastic. And he has a certificate, so he can actually go to 8. Alright, so that was his turn. Alright, so now I'll do my round and then I'll start skipping their turn. So, let's look at my hand. Oof, not great. I think I'm just going to go buy a cow right now because that'll get rid of a black. And then I'll go get rid of a white later on there. And then we'll see what happens. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I'll get rid of a Black Angus here. That'll give me $2. But then I'll spend 3. And I too will get a red cow. Put that in my discard. And I draw back up to 4. Oh, so right now I can do a delivery of 5, which is terrible. Alright, so let me start skipping their turns and I'll just come back for mine. Alright, well they just moved up and did that action and white did the the cattle action, I'm gonna move up and actually buy an employee. So I'll get rid of a white. That'll give me $2. So now, let's look at my tableau. I do have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I do have $15. So if I wanted, I could actually buy 2 employees, which wouldn't be horrible. I wish that the 5 was unlocked. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to buy my first employee, because here you buy the first one at the regular price and you buy another one at plus $2. So this is going to be 6 plus 8, that's going to be $14. I'm going to get rid of 10 and 4 more. So now I'm going to hire 2 employees. So I'm going to get the conductor and I'm going to get a construction worker. I'm going to get a bit of everything this game apparently. So this guy just goes on my board, and now this guy lets me get a certificate if I discard a number 1 Jersey cow. I obviously have a Jersey cow on my card in my hand, so I'll discard and I'll go up down in the security certificates, and that was this one. And then I draw at the end of my turn. Let's see what I get. Come on, baby. Oh my god, that's horrible. Alright. Alright, I'm at the end of the line. I got no choice. I'm gonna go do a delivery. So, just the regular stuff here. Pick a teepee. We're getting a ton of teepees this round. This one, no choice. And I think I'm gonna actually put another cowboy. So we're all gonna have a chance to buy cowboy when we all go by. They're all gonna cost 7. I replace number 2 and a number 1. Ah, come on. Hey, there you go, another hazard. Then I'm gonna go here. I have a pretty pitiful hand. So my total is only 5. I could make it a 6 with a certificate, and I think I have no choice but to do it. So I'm gonna have to use my certificate here. Boom. Discard my hand. So my total is 6. So I'm gonna take 6 from the general supply. Again, I get to take another token off. I think I'm gonna go for the super. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the super discard strategy to get rid of all my jerseys. So I'm gonna put this on the board on number 6, Colorado Springs, and then I'm gonna have to pay 3 coins back. Oh my god, I'm broke. I'm broke. There you go. That was my go. And go back here, and we'll come back. Alright, so blue built a building and yellow did, white did a delivery. So just like me, he's kind of following me. I'm gonna go build a building because I ended up with 2 green cows. So this is gonna be $2. Discard that for $2. Now I can build. So I do have 2 construction workers. So I got 2 options. I can upgrade my level 1 into a level 3, or I can build a level 2 anywhere I want, or level 1 anywhere I want. So let's look at these level 3s here. So let's look at this one. So this one allows me to discard a black 1 for 2 certificates, and then for each of my conductors I'll get a coin, which isn't bad. Let's see, some of the other number 2s here. I get to swap out cards according to how many cowboys I have, and then I get to move 3 and do that action as well. Wow, that's pretty good. And then this one is I get to do auxiliary and then perform the next action. Wow, okay, well, those are all good. I think I'm going to build this one though, because if I build this one right next to a place I want to trigger every single time, then it's like doing a free auxiliary action every time. So where do I want to place it? Can do auxiliary, then auxiliary. It's kind of expensive though. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 4. You know what? I'll have a better idea. I'm just going to pay 2 because I need the money. And I'm going to play this one right here before the blue. And the only reason I'm doing that is that when blue and I go through here, we're just basically paying each other, and then white's going to have a terrible day trying to go through there. Most likely he's going to go around, but if he tries to go through here, he's going to have to pay us both, and he pays me before blue. So if he does run out of money, I did forget to mention that in the rules. If you do run out of money, you just walk through without having to pay. Alright, so there you go. So now I get to redraw back up to 4. Oh, and it's my objective. So next turn I be able to play this and it'll generate me an extra 2 gold. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so blue did this action and white built a building. He actually upgraded that building there, which is a pretty good idea because then with the second part of that he gets to move an extra 3 and activate again. So that's a really good move by him. Now I'm gonna go. So I got these cards. Okay. I just noticed something. I really want to, because I don't have that much money, I really want to get to this TP as fast as possible to get the 8 coins here. So the only way for me to outrun the other 2 players is to go 1, 2 and stay here, and then my next turn I go 1, 2, 3. That's because blue at most can go 1, 2, 3, so he won't be able to reach there. So I think for sure I'm going to stop here. I'm going to go forego this action here, so 1, 2. Now this action is discard a objective. I got lucky that I had it in my hand to gain 2 certificates. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard this. It's going to give me 2 certificates. That might help me in the long run. And now the second part is I can move my train back 1 to gain 3 gold. I don't think I will because I just need to move him up once more to bypass everyone else. So I'm going to stay there and not do the second part of this action. I'm going to draw at the end of my turn. Ooh, and it's my blue cow. And there you go, I'm done. Alright, so pretty simple turn for me. I think I'm gonna go race for the money. So I'm gonna have to pay blue here. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna pay blue $2. Give that to blue, but more importantly I get a TP. So I'm gonna take this one for $8. So I'm gonna take that from the general supply. So now I'm rich, and now I get to do a auxiliary action. So let's look at my player board. I could move my train back, but I'm already so behind. And I really only have 1 jersey in my hand to get rid of this from the game. You know what? I won't do this action. I think what I'm going to do is just do get a gold. I'm just going to get an extra coin using this auxiliary roll here. So I'm going to take an extra coin. There you go. Done. Alright, we're back. So blue did the move train action. He's really at the line. He's going to try to go as far down as he can at this point. I think that's a good strategy. And white is just plodding along. He actually did the long way over here. He did the move train and he ended up getting that spot right over there, which let him take a hazard. So there you go. Now we're down to me. So I'm looking at the game board and I noticed something. There's only 2 of these cows left, and I can tell both players on their next turn could reach the cow action and will probably trigger it next turn. So I think, even though I don't have a black cow, I think I have no choice but to race for the action there so I can get one of these cows at a discount of 3. If not, I'll have to spend like 12 or something. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Can't really discard a black cow to get the money, but then I'm going to do a cow action. I'm going to spend 3 to get the only yellow cow left. Put that in my discard, and there you go. So now I draw at the end of my turn, and it's a black cow. No, I don't have to draw because I didn't discard a card. Sorry about that. I'll come back. Alright, well, white went to get a TP to get a ton of money because he's going to have to go there and pay an arm and a leg for a brown cow. Blue also went there to buy the last cow that was here. So now is my next action. I think I'm going to go hire somebody. Go here, discard a white cow. That'll give me $2. And I think what I want to do is for sure buy a conductor so that I can get rid of my Jersey cow right before the delivery, because that'll allow me to discard it for $2. And I could actually hire a second person. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12. So looking at this chart here, the first one is its cost. That would be 5, and a conductor would be, no, I don't have enough. So do I get a conductor or another cowboy? The cowboy is going to be back, I think. I don't think anyone's going to buy 2. It's going to be way too expensive. So what I'm going to do is spend $7 for a conductor. I'm all over the board this game, spending a bit on everything. So I'll get him, put him on my game board here. That allows me to discard a jersey for $2. So I'm going to collect my money, and I'll discard my jersey. just like that, and I get to draw 2 cards. I'll have to shuffle my deck, but I'll shuffle, I'll be back. Alright, pretty simple. Blue bought a guy, white bought a cow. I'm gonna just go do delivery because I have nowhere else to go. I'm gonna come here. Obviously I'll put this one here in the rock slide section to block them. They'll have to pay. This doesn't really have a choice. Move this down. Oh, we crossed this line. We're gonna get 10 cards out of that deck. I'll do it in a couple of seconds, and here might as well put another cowboy. Alright, so now we're gonna take this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll put 10 more cows out there. So just color court. Put them out by colors: pink, pink, brown, and everything else is a shade of yellow and blue and red. There you go. So now this is my hand. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I'm going to use my 2 certificates here. So I'm at 10, 9, 10. So that's going to be $10. I'll discard all this. $10 from the supply. Now, that was this step here. Now I'm going to go here to deliver. I think I'm going to go to Albuquerque as well so I can get rid of a black disc. That's going to cost me $5. I'm going to pay $5 for that. Right there. But I'm going to have to pay let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have to pay $5 back because there's 5 X's in between. There you go. I'm broke again. I just spent an extra 10 bucks. It was pretty much all the money that I made. This is going to return me back to the beginning. And we'll do the other player's turn and I'll be back. Alright, so blue did a delivery and white went to hire somebody. So I'm going to go much faster now. I think I'm going to go build a building while I'm here. I'm going to spend a green to get $2. You get the drill now. So let's look at my board. So again, I got 2 construction workers, or craftsmen. So I can raise my level 1 into a level 3, or I can raise my level 1 there into a level 3. I don't have anything else, or I can build a straight 2. Let's look at my board here. Oh yeah, I really like this one. This one allowed me to do a space right after. I think. I think I'm gonna do this one, so it'll cost me 4. Actually, what's this one? Discard a black to gain 2 certificates and gain money. Show you some more here. This one lets you do a lot of draw, discard, and then you move 3. Oof, it's tempting. I think I'm just gonna do this one. So that's gonna cost me 4. Or do I upgrade a building? No, I think I'm gonna put it out there. Where do I want to put it? I think I'm gonna put it right at the end over here, just so when I get to the end I can do a auxiliary action, then move to go buy another guy. See what happens. Or you know what? Let me actually do it right at the end, so I get to draw this card and then move to do a delivery. There you go. There you go. That was my quick turn. I redraw back up to 5. So remember, my hand size is 5 now because I had unlocked this. Every player has done it. So you see we're all on Albuquerque over there. I'm going to draw at the end of my turn. Boom. There you go. Let's go do their turns. Alright, blue took care of a hazard for us and white did a delivery. So back to my go. So I got a couple of options, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to race up here so I can start moving my train much further than than where it is now. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3 up here. Now by going through here, I'm going to have to pay the game $1. Alright, and there it'll let me get a certificate or an objective. You know what, let's go crazy with objectives. Let's take the... I have a ton of blue teepees, but I don't want to take that objective. I don't want these ones because these are to get hazards, and hazards are hard to get. I don't even have one in. I don't have one right now. All right, let's go for the. Let's go for this one. There you go. I'll put this down. I discard. And I get to move my guy according to how many conductors I have. I have 3, thankfully. So I get to move 3. So 1, 2, 3. So that was great for me. And that was my go. Alright, my turns are going quite fast now. Blue's just copying me the whole way. White went to build a building and blue's just going to copy me as well. I'm going to go here to move another 3 spaces. I'm not going to stop by here because the endgame scoring kind of sucks on that for me. 1, 2, 3. This is the one for hazards, but I'm not going to collect any hazards. Maybe I'll get the next one. There you go. Now I get to do a auxiliary action. So now that's interesting. So what do I do as an auxiliary action? I could get rid of my Jersey cows. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'll do. So I'll move my train back twice and I'll get rid of both my Jersey cows. So 1, 2. So now my deck's going to be a lean, mean fighting machine. So I draw 2 cards at the end of my turn. Look at that, all white cows. That's fantastic, eh? And the last Jersey in my deck probably. So I'll just show you Blue's turn. He's just going to do the exact same thing. He's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to try to go down here to get a bunch of these points down here. And his auxiliary action is going to be to pay a coin to move again. Actually, let me look at his hand. No, you know what? He's going to draw and discard because he doesn't want that Jersey card in his hand anymore. Oh, yes. Oh, these are useless and he won't be able to get rid of them. So he's going to get rid of this one actually. Alright, let's just go. Now I'll do White's turn. I'll show you what White's gonna do. Let's look at his hand. Show you a few more turns. You know what? He's gonna go here. He's kind of broke. Discard these 2 for 4. Then hazards. No, he's not gonna deal with hazards. He doesn't have enough money. So he's gonna draw 2, and he's got to reshuffle. Let's go back up to me. So I got a ton of white cows. Wow, these are not great. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go move 3, 1, 2, but I'm actually gonna stay there. I'm gonna pay 1 to get $2. So now I do have 2 cowboys. I wish I had 3. I could have got 2 cards. Or I can spend 12. I don't have $12. So the only thing I could do is pay $3 and I'll go get one of the last blue ones that are here. There's only one blue one. There's a bunch of yellows and reds, so I'll get this one. Add it to my deck. And I draw at the end of my turn. That's not bad. Now I'll just do Blue's turn. Actually, I'm not sure what Blue's gonna do. I'll be back. Alright, well, Blue's just shadowing me at this point, and White went to get a TP for a ton of cash, and he moved his train with the auxiliary action, so I'm gonna have an easy move here. Let's go get an employee. Discard a white because I got so many. I gotta get rid of these things. Give me $2. Now I have $9, so I can only hire 1 person. So who do I want to hire? There's only 2 types of employees out here, so I'll just get the cheapest guy available. No, you know what? I'm gonna get a cowboy. So the next time I have 3, I can get a level 4 at $6 only. So I'm gonna pay. Let's see, this one's 7, this one's 6. So I'm gonna pay $6 to get this one here. And that's gonna go on my tableau right over here. So the next one is actually gonna give me a free hazard pull, which is fantastic. And I refill up to 5. Done. Alright, well, Blue again is just following me. I guess he's gonna deliver right after I do. And White actually moved his train and got another of those objectives. I think he's gonna try to get a ton of these, which is pretty good because they're good points. So I have these cards in my hand, so obviously I'm gonna stop by here before I deliver, because then I get a free movement into the delivery. So I'm gonna go here. I do an auxiliary action. Which one should I do? So I can do a draw discard, or I can discard cards in my hand by moving my train back. I don't really want to move my train back because it's gonna lose me money. So what I'm gonna do is just do a draw discard. So I draw, and I guess I'll discard this. So then I get to move up because that's the second part of this action, which allows me to do a delivery. So let me go through this. Obviously I'll send out the rocks to make it harder for them to pass by here. Let's just put out more cowboys. And I'll put out the conductor. There's a lack of conductors here. So let's fill it up. Hopefully it's another conductor. Nope. Oops. And this one's gonna be a TP. Alright, so I did the first three. Go here, so unique. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm missing one. If only I had one certificate. Oh man, 11. So that's $11. I'll discard my hand. 11 bucks. Now, the only place I can deliver is Santa Fe, and it's a white. So looking at my board, maybe I'll move the train one so I can move my train up. Yeah, I'll do that. Should have done that before, actually. And that gives me Santa Fe. Now that made me a double connection, so I got two objectives that I need to get. So I get an objective for that connection, I get an objective for that connection. So I'm looking at these objectives. Unfortunately, I don't want any of them. They're pretty terrible for me. Get to San Francisco is super hard, and these are hazards I don't want, and the teepees, I already have only blue teepees. Oh man. I guess I'll go for this one, and if I gotta choose between these two, I'll go for this one here. So let me get both of these objectives. These are pretty tough. I don't want these objectives. Alright, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Hopefully I can satisfy them. If not, I'm just losing 3 points per card. I'm gonna try to get to the 18 as fast as possible, because that's gonna hurt if I can't deliver that objective. Oh yeah, so I got 11. I only have to pay $1 because there's only one X between me and that one. So here's $1. And there you go. Done my turn. I'll just do Blue's turn. He's gonna do the exact same thing. So let's look at his hand. Let's put out he's gonna put the water one, I guess. No choice here. And here he'll put this one, so this goes down. Actually, you know what? He'll do this one. He doesn't want to refill the market for white when he comes around. And let's put a 2. Wow. They're always the same. Oh my god. all craftsmen. Look at that. That's crazy. And now he's gonna sell, so he's got here you go, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9. It's $9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the only place he could deliver the exact same thing as me is Santa Fe. He's gonna get rid of this disc over here. And he does the same thing. He's gonna get 2 objectives. I think he's gonna grab this one, much easier than the one I took. This one and this one, he's gonna have 2 5s in his deck by the end of the game. That's fine, that's doable. So we'll do both of those. We'll refresh this. And let's see, I'm not sure what white wants to do. I'll come back. Alright, this is my new hand, 5 cards. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna go to the first spot again to keep building. So I'll discard this for $2. What I'm also gonna do is play my objective, so that's gonna give me another $2. And this I've already satisfied, so I'm not worried about playing it. That's gonna give me another $2. There you go. So now I'm rich. Now I have 2 craftsmen. So again, I can build a thing of 2, or I can raise a 1 into a 3 or a 2 into a 4. Let's see. What do I want to do? I think what I'm going to want to do is upgrade one of my buildings. So this is only going to cost me 2. Oh, focus. Alright, doesn't want to focus anymore. There you go. This is a 2. And what I think I'm going to do is upgrade this 1 into a 2. So this is going to allow me to move 3. So once I step here, I can move another 3. So it's going to let me move quite fast through this area. So this is going to cost me just $2. There you go. That's my turn. I'm just going to draw back up to 5. So another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. I'll be back. Alright, so blue actually skipped the building and went here to discard his 2 jerseys, and white went to go hire somebody. See, I'm up next. I think definitely what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this spot here and go to this new building that I just put out. 1, 2. This allows me to draw as many for as many cowboys as I have. I got 3 cowboys, so I get to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And now I have to discard 3, unfortunately. Oh man. Let me discard my greens because they're kind of useless right now, and I'll discard one of the whites. The reason I want to keep my jersey is because if I do an auxiliary here, I can discard my jersey from the game by moving my train back, which is what I want to do. So what I'm going to do is discard 3. I'm going to discard these 3 here. And now this one allows me to move 3 spots. I think definitely what I'm going to do is go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to pay blue 2 coins. Damn you, blue. Blue's got so much money, it's crazy. So now I get to move according to how many conductors I have. I got 3. 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. And now I get to do an auxiliary action. So I'm going to move back 2 to get rid of 2 cards. 1, 2. And I think the 2 cards I'm going to get rid of are these 2? Yeah. No, because I want to buy a guy for sure. You know what, I'm just going to move back 1 and just get rid of 1 jersey. Just get rid of that. I'm going to keep these 2 because I'm going to need them coming up. 1 for the cows and 1 for the hiring. There you go. So I'm going to draw. Oh, I should have gotten rid of it because... Anyway. C'est la vie. I'll be back. Alright, my turn is going to be pretty easy. While white did a delivery and blue is moving his train like crazy, I think he's going to go there next turn to go into that depot to get a black disc out. So he's going to have 6 cards way before everyone else. So that's pretty good. So now on my turn, I'm going to move 3. I'm just going to go get cows. Discard this for $2. Now I got 3 cowboys. So looking down here, I can get 2 of these 3s. Or I can get a level 4 for $6. Since I don't have any of these yet, I'm going to definitely do that. So I'm going to pay $6 for one of these 4s. And the reason why there's so many cows now is because we crossed the second one there. So a bunch of them got dumped into the... so I'll take the one, obviously that's 5 points. And I'll put this one back. There you go, that was an easy quick turn. Refill my hand. And it's blues go. Alright, well, blue is moving his train like crazy there, and white did a massive move with an objective card that he had to go there to discard a jersey from his hand as well. Alright, looking at my hand here, I'm definitely going to go get a worker. But this card is dangerous. I don't want to hold this card, and I don't want to play it either because I don't know what my chances of getting to San Francisco are. So I might have to go do my auxiliary action here to discard this card. Anyway, so let me go higher first. So get rid of white, sorry, for $2. So how much money do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8. I got quite a bit. I got $11. I could pretty much hire anyone I want. Think I'm gonna do cowboy. It's the cheapest guy, and I don't really want another construction worker. So I'm going to pay $7 for a cowboy. Now, very important, he gets put on my board right here, and I get to take out a hazard. So I was looking at the game board. This is 2 points, this is 3 points. So I'll take it from here, it's the most points on the board. There you go. Very simple turn, we'll come back. Alright, so blue went to get cow, he got a brown cow, and white moved his train 4 spots with the train action and his auxiliary action. I'm sort of screwed because I need to get to 12 or I'm going to have to put a token all the way on Topeka, which is horrible. And right now I have a grand total of 8. I need 4 more. So for sure what I'm going to do here, go here and do my auxiliary action, and my auxiliary action I think is going to be the draw this card. So I'm going to draw 1 card, which isn't bad, and I get to discard a card, so I'm going to do definitely the black one here. So what am I at now? I'm at I'm at 10. I need 2 more. Alright. I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to have to play the San Francisco card for the auxiliary action up here. So I'm going to play it as an objective. Oh man, that's going to hurt. Now I perform an auxiliary action, which is draw a card, discard a card. So I draw a card. Hey, look at that. It's perfect. Yeah, there you go. So now I'm done. Now I move my guy forward. Oh, I forgot to refill this last time somebody went here. Oh my god, what's with all these construction workers? Look at that. Now I'm gonna go. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm gonna have enough there, so I get $13. There you go. So now I go here. I'm gonna deliver to El Paso. I'll definitely want my hand size to be bigger. So that's gonna cost me $5. Get rid of that. And it's gonna cost me another $1, $2, $3 because the distance. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. Now restart. Discard my hand. And I'll be back. Alright, blue did a delivery. He's following me the whole game, and white went to go buy a brown expensive cow. Alright, so this is my hand, which is kind of garbage for the start. I don't have a green one to go there, and I don't have any doubles to go there. Ideally, I think what I need to have like the perfect hand with 1 or 2 certificates to even come close to getting 18 points to go to San Francisco. If not, I'm going to lose 3 points for that objective. So what I'm going to do right away is play this card, which allows me to draw 3, discard 3. So I'll play this. Even this allows, I need to get a green teepee by the end of the game. So I have so many objectives. It is. I don't know how I'm going to satisfy all these objectives, but we'll see. That allows me to draw 3, discard 3. So let's look at these cards. 1, 2, 3. Ugh, not to discard 3. I think I'm going to discard this, this, and a blue. Because the blue one's not useful for me. I already have a blue. There you go. There's my 3. And I think what I'm going to do is go here so I can get a hazard. Because I believe one of my... No, actually I don't have an objective for a hazard. But... unless I stop here. Yeah, okay, that's what I'll do. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Bypass a ton of stuff. So here I get to draw discard again with my cowboy. So I have 4 cowboys. So I get to draw 4 cards and get to discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, look at that. Now I gotta discard 4. I'm gonna discard this, this, and let's see. I'll discard this one here. There you go. Oh, I have to discard one more. Oh boy, what do I just do? I think I'll discard the green one. How many cards have left? 4? Oh man, this is a chance because this is like the perfect hand. This is what I actually need to go. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. With 2 certificates can get me to 18. Alright. So I will discard the white one. Why not? I'm going to draw back up to 6 at the end of my turn. And nope, it was the black one. Okay, there we go. That was my turn. We'll come back. Alright, sorry, I forgot at the end of my turn that I had to move 3 and do another action. I would have moved here, got 1 certificate, and moved my train up. Alright, so blue went and get another hazard talk because he needs it for his objective. White went there to buy 2 guys, and now it's me again. So what I'm gonna do is I have to come here to get another TP for one of my objectives. So I'm gonna come here, just move 1, get a TP. I need a green one, so I'm gonna get $6 for that. And I do an auxiliary action. I think. What do I do? Do I need to move my train back? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna pay 1 coin. No. You know what? I'm gonna do the draw discard act. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna get a coin. I'm gonna get coins. There you go, done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there you go. So now it's Blue's turn. Let's see what Blue has. Maybe I'll show you the rest of the game because there's only a couple of rounds left. So I'll see what they're gonna do. So first thing he's gonna do is he's just gonna play this card to move his train twice. 1, 2. Just put this back in his put that in his play area. So now he has these cards. He does want to move his train another 3. Does he have $7? He doesn't have $7. If he had $7, he would have moved this train, and then he would have gone here to place his thing. But now if he moves 3, he would go here, and it's not really far enough. 1, 2, 3. He can go get $8 and then move his train to do that. All right, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3. So he has to pay the bank 1. Then he's gonna take this TP, which is $8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then he's going to do an auxiliary action, which is draw 2, discard 2. So 1. I'm going to have to reshuffle his deck. So I'll do that in a little bit. Let's do White's action. White's going to go to Kansas City. He doesn't have a choice. So he's going to pick one of those two. Well, he doesn't really have a choice. He's going to put this one, no choice either. He's going to go down. So when this falls off, it's the end of the game, right? So I'm going to put a cowboy here. So let's refill. 3, 2, 1. Wow, all the rocks came out now all of a sudden. So what is he delivering at? So he's got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12. 12. Unfortunately, he's already delivered to everywhere from El Paso down except for 6. So what he's going to do is he's going to spend 2 certificates to deliver to San Diego. So that's 14. So I'll give him an extra $2. Then when he delivers, he'll deliver to San Diego. So he'll take a token off of this one here. Deliver there. So that's 8 points for him. That's really good. And there you go. He's done. Oh, he had to pay nothing because he's right there, so he's fine. That's actually great for him. Now he's got to draw back. We'll do that later for him. Now it's my go. Alright, I'm there. I think what I'm going to do is run for it. 1, 2, 3. Discard this for 2 gold. Now, how many cowboys? I have 4 cowboys. So I can buy a 5 for 6 coins, which is definitely what I'm going to do. It's a ton of points. Pay 6 for number 5. Let's see. This one's 7 points, which is the most. I'm going to put this in my discard. And there you go. There's my turn. Now I have 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to draw. And not exactly what I wanted, but beggars can't be choosers. I'll come back. Alright, so Blue went there and put another token out there. It's getting scary how many points he's getting. And White went here to take another hazard because he needed that for his objective. Alright, so now I have sort of the perfect hand. I don't want to go do anything stupid right now. So 7, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. With my 1, I'm going to be able to go to San Francisco. That's perfect. Look at that. My only issue is if I'm the one to deliver, this is going to drop off. And I think that's going to trigger the end game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go here to hire, try to spend all my money, and then I'm going to go San Francisco next turn. So I'm going to hire. I'm not going to discard a white because I don't have. How much money do I have? I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have $12. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 5 to get the conductor here. Puts it here, and he lets me hire another guy at a discount of 2. So I think my next one is gonna be I'm gonna get a cowboy. Yeah, I got a cowboy. Discount of 2, it'll only cost me 3. So I pay 3 more, and I'll put that on my player board. I did that because now that's an extra 4 points there. Alright, this is going to be the last turn of the game because after I do this action, this thing will drop off and that's it. So let's do that. I don't really need to do my auxiliary action. I'm just going to go straight to deliver. So I'll put these tokens up. One rock slide. One like this and like this. Boom! Falls off. So I get to keep this token because I made it fall up. And look at this. 7, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 plus 1 certificate is 18. That I delivered to San Francisco. For that, it is a black token, so I'm going to take this one, which allows me to score 3 points. Extra. Put it there. Woo! That just saved me a lot of points because I would have not been able to do that objective. So now I throw this out, I score $18. 5, 5, 5, and 3 more. But I have to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Yeah, 4 back. So put a 5 and stick back 1. And there you go. That was my final move. Now every other player gets 1 extra move. I'll just do it for them right now. So 3, 2, 1. I think Blue's gonna also deliver. 1, 2, because you get more points for delivering if he goes to El Paso or San Diego. So he's gonna put these out, so it doesn't really matter at this point. TP, these don't really matter anymore. He's gonna go deliver. Let's see what he gets. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's only at 13. With 13, he can still go to El Paso. So that's what he's gonna do. You get $13. And put his token on El Paso. Boom. And there you go. So now we'll do White's final turn. White can move at 4. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna have to spend $4 to the bank, which I think is fine. He's gonna get rid of a 5, take back 1. Let me look at his hand. I don't even know why I did that. So it's a draw according to Cowboys. So he gets to draw 2. It's his last turn, so he's going to try to make the best hand possible. He has to discard 2. 1, 2. Or I'll discard this. Although it doesn't really matter, he won't be able to deliver. If he moves at 3, he'll go 1, 2, 3, and then he'll go there. So that's not good. So he gets to discard anything for a certificate, so he'll discard this one. A certificate. Then he'll move 3. He'll go 1, 2, 3. I think he'll skip cows because the most he'll get is 3 points for cows, but at least here he'll get to do an auxiliary action, which will be actually crazy. How much does that cost? $6? Oh! He just has $6. If only there was a way for him to move 2 times without spending money, he could have gone in there and get that objective as well. But he can't. So what he's gonna do instead is get 2 coins, because now he gets to move 1. He's gonna jump here, and what he's gonna do is gonna discard this to get 2 more coins, and he's gonna hire a worker. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna spend 5 to get another craftsman. And that puts it on the special space there, which allows him to build at a -1. So he gets to build a 5 building, or a 6 building if he upgrades, which is what he'll do. He'll spend all his money, and he'll upgrade his 2 to a 6. There you go. Done. I just gave him 8 points. Let's just discard his hand because it's pointless. That was the end game. There you go. So let's go tally it up and I'll be right back.